Hashtag T2P. Come and take a sip of the thought with me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. It's a Friday. And if you don't know anything else on this Friday, know that you deserve to be blessed. Look, I already know that it's big. I already know that it's big. So I already know how that works. So with that being said, good morning to you all. It's Friday. It's the beginning of the weekend. Everything is coming in good today. We want to talk about today. Um, we want to talk about what's going on, what's happening around us. This week, we actually had a milestone happen this week. And so we kind of want to talk about that. We want to talk about the actual billboard that we put up or that we had erected on I-10 and Gregg. And the actual billboard basically states, and good morning, brother. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing? Good morning.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Listen, we are making it work.
How about that?
Work today.
How about that?
Someday. You look cute.
Look, I was about to say, you got your headphones on. I got my headphones on too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in. Share, like, do all of that good stuff and follow. Go ahead and let us know what you think. Let us know what's going on because we have the billboard and we have gotten questions and things like that. Some people say, well, why a billboard? Why would we do a billboard? Why would we do this? And then to be honest, you have to really think about the representation. Like, what does it mean to see something like that driving down I-10, right? To see something you coming around 59 past downtown and look over to your right and you're like, wait, what happened? Right? Or look over to your left, you're coming in. So yeah, you wanna make sure that you kind of know a little bit. So we're gonna talk about that today. And so later, like, what? Oh, my cousin is asking, look, let me show you where it's at. Right here. There it is. Y'all know I need just a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, so good morning, good morning, good morning, and thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you. We love you for being here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get started because we got quite a bit to talk about in a little short time that we're going to be here this morning. And so we want to really make sure that we get to it and we do what we need to do. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get ourselves centered. Let's go ahead and acknowledge. Yes, yes, yes. You better have a cup. You better have a cup. You better have it. Yes. I was going to be on brand this morning, but that didn't happen. I need for them to make a mega cup like this. That's what I need.
Good morning. Good morning, Warner.
Yes, good morning. Yeah, she's already letting me know. I will do that. I will do that. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the breaths this morning. You know, we like to acknowledge that our breath is important. So, what I want you to do is take a moment, recenter yourself, and acknowledge that your breath is important. And what I want you to do is to take 3 breaths with us, like we normally do on every Friday. And the first breath, I'm going to count it out, but the second one, I won't count. The third one, we like to think that that's the most important breath, but all of them are important. But we want you to make some noise when you release, when you let go. We want to make some noise. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I think I heard you say that you were ready. On the count of 3, we're going to take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the start up. Let's go ahead with the second breath. On the count of 3, we want to go ahead and take that breath. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you should feel a little warm and fuzzy. You should feel a little something moving on. You should feel it. You should feel it. You shouldn't be, choking, about to pass out, none of that. Look, if you can't make it to 5, at least make it to whatever number you can make it to. And that's how you start off. All right, on the count of 3. Now remember this one, we're going to make some noise. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And
I made fart sounds.
look, I cannot be held responsible, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot be held responsible. Okay. All right, look, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get on into it. I know that we did our breath. I know that we like to make sure that we are good to go, but we also like to have a little fun. We also like to have a little groove. So I think I heard that you will say that you were ready. I heard you say you were ready. I'm really talking this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really, really, really talking. I don't know if I'm nervous. I'm trembling, waiting for you to walk in. I try so hard to relax, but I
just can't keep still.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I heard you say that you were ready. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get it. Sit it ta 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 ta. Sit it ta 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 ta. So ta 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 T2P. Check us out. T2P. Check us out. Zoom. T2P. Check us out. T2P. Check us out. T2P. Check us out. Rah, 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 rah. Ba, 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 ba. Hands. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are here this morning. And this morning we're talking about Black trans lives. We're talking about protecting. We're talking about what does this billboard means. And so what I'm going to do is shoot it on over to Ian. And Ian, let us know, what does this billboard mean to you? What does it mean to the community? What does it stand for?
Yeah, so everybody that knows me knows that I am a little gaudy and a little forward in my advocacy. I've always thought it was really important to make statements. But as we went through what I would consider allyship training.
Oh, shoot. Uh-oh, my bad.
It's okay. As I went through this, allyship training, and it hasn't been a formalized training, but it has been a training because I am so grateful for Vernice McFarland and and Mia Ryan Porter for always keeping us on track.
Yeah.
Always keeping us focused with really specific, a real high specificity on what we needed to do and how we needed to move. Y'all are going to hear this for just a second, so just forgive me, because I just want to share this, and I have forgot to share it. But yeah, so the thing is, where we are right now is in a space of understanding the allyship comes with sacrifice. I said that the other day. And a part of that sacrifice is you standing in front, and I use this figuratively, but it can be used literally, is you standing in front of the bullet because of your privilege. People will not ideally come at you like they will come for other marginalized people. So we took that from kind of like what it looks like for Black Lives Matter, right? So when we look at the accomplices or allies for Black Lives Matter, the white people or Latinx people or whatever the case may be, specifically white people, the idea is that you put your privilege up, right? Because police will not treat you like they treat Black people. In the same way, generally cis people, masculine presenting people will not be treated in the same way as our trans sisters. And so we wanted to begin to think about like what does that look like? And so the billboard was for the collective in general, but it was sponsored by Impulse Group Houston. And why that is important is because Impulse Group Houston is known to be a gay organization, right? It is a gay male organization. It's ran by gay male leadership. And that's important because it's the cis people, queer or non-queer, are putting up their privilege literally in front of 200,000 people. About between 200 and 300,000 people pass through that area a week. It's going to be up there for 4 weeks. So that's 800,000 people. We're putting up our privilege. And it's because I was talking to a known trans activist, and I won't out that person, so I won't say their name, yesterday. But I was talking to him, and I was saying that, people may think it's performative, but it really comes from my heart. And what he said, I think is so important, is that this billboard is not for the people necessarily that read Outsmart. Not for the people that follow us on Facebook or on Instagram and get to like and comment. That's beautiful. We're excited and happy that they get a chance to see something like that. But this billboard is for that girl in Fifth Ward who doesn't have any connection to social media, may be homeless and not have any connection to telephone or anything like that, who is doing what she has to do to get through her day. Or that that young queer person riding to, potentially to work with their parents because their parents can't afford daycare and their parents don't want to leave them with anybody, and they're riding down I-10 and they see that, and they're reminded that someone sees me, someone feels the fear that I have, someone acknowledges that things are not okay for my particular community, and or let me learn more about Black trans women and why there would be a billboard necessary to protect them. So I think there's a multiplicity of things that this billboard does, and I'm just super excited to be working in this space to create this kind of imagery.
Right.
With you, Titan. I said with you.
Indeed. I think that it's great. I think what you just said makes a huge difference. Sometimes people will say things like, okay, well, it's just a billboard, right? Like it really doesn't. But think about this. Think about how many times you've driven down a freeway, a highway, or something, and there was a billboard over to the side. If you're out on the highway, it tells you when your next rest area is. It tells you what's coming up, what exit is happening. So billboards are actually really good. But something that I looked at on yesterday when I went just riding around the area to try to see like what like the vantage points or the viewpoints. And I was on the phone with you and I was like, oh, you can see it from here. Oh, you can see it from there. So really and truly, it's right in an area where 59, I-10, downtown, Fifth Ward is right there, is right up right in Fifth Ward, but all of that meets in that area. So just think about how many people, like you said, are passing by and actually seeing it. And then for those of us who've ever had the feeling that we were by ourselves, that nobody is protecting us, nobody is thinking of us, you get to look up and see that somebody out there is thinking about you, somebody out there is trying to protect you, somebody out there is doing, or someone just like you is at the helm of promoting this, putting this out, making sure that it looks right, it feels right, making sure that you're not disregarded as somebody other than or anything like that. So I love this. I don't think that I saw it until I saw it. I don't know if that makes sense, right? Because we talked about it and stuff like that, and you were like, "Hey, we're gonna do this and do that." And we was like, "Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. It's a billboard." But when you drive, I was driving down 59. I came down 288, went 59. For those of you from Houston, you know what I'm talking about. I went up 288 north, right? Going up 288, I hit 59 north, and I'm driving. Once I come up to where the I-10 split happens, right? I look to the right, and it looks like some bold glitter letters. That's what it looks like. It almost looks like glitter. And it's like the sun was hitting it like boom. And so you can't deny it. So I think this is huge, not only for us as allies, but mainly for our trans women, our Black trans women, those that are here with us already, those that are coming up in the ranks, those that that are standing back, making sure that we are good, making sure that we stay on point, those that are very vocal. I think it's good all the way around. So that's the feeling that I got, because I was like, you can't deny the billboard though. You see it everywhere, like boom.
And it's just allyship. I say this all the time. Allyship is about the sacrifice that you're willing to make, and it's about the visibility that you want to create. When we started this project, so just so the viewers can know, the billboard is not the beginning or the end of the project. It is a large part, and we are super excited for it, but we have a lot in store. So please go to transallycollective.org and sign up for our mailing list. We'll be starting our mailing list next week. after our press conference. Our press conference is at 2 p.m. It'll be thank you. It will be live streamed on Impulse Group Houston and the Mahogany Project's Facebook pages. Super excited to have that happen. But yeah, we'll be starting our mailing list so that we can talk about the other stuff. Also, we'll be releasing another PSA this weekend. Well, the first PSA, the first actual PSA will be released this weekend. And so things are happening. Yeah, I don't know how much more I can say, child.
So this is what we want you to do. Thank you, Kat. Purposeful placement. That's great. Thank you. Sometimes we think that the small things won't do for us, or they won't like make a difference. This is what I want to say to you all. If you ever wanted to be an ally, if you ever wanted to stand for our Black trans women, if you ever wanted to be a part of the conversation or anything like that, then go to the transallycollective.org. Go over and check it out. Look at it. We got some things coming in on the website. And then you can also sign up, as Ian said, to the mailing list. You can also sign up to be an ally. You can also join in the fight. You can also donate. You can do a number of things if you go over to the site and just check it out. Here's what I'm going to say to you all. It don't hurt just to click. It don't hurt to click, right? It don't hurt to click, because if you have any trans person of experience in your life, right, and you want to do something, and I'm not negating any other site or anything like that, but what we're talking about is protecting Black trans women, go to the site. Go to the site and check it out. Mm-hmm. It's nothing that's going to harm you from clicking. Yeah. Click. Just click. That's all you got to do is click, and then just find out how we're moving, how we're trying to get this to go, because we know so many people that want to be allies or try to be allies, and sometimes they get discouraged because they don't know exactly how to be an ally. And so we went to our Black trans women, and we basically, and our trans people of experience, and we talked with them to figure out exactly what can we do. And from that, this was birthed, right? So I think this is going to be great. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a whole month. And so, yeah. So, ooh. I know, right? So here's a challenge.
I'm just burping. Okay, I'm listening. What's our challenge?
Good. Wait a minute. Why he gonna just announce it all into his big speaker microphone right there? Like,
because they can hear it in my big speaker and microphone.
I know. No, so here's a challenge. The challenge is, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll do this for the rest of the month, for the rest of the time the billboard is up. Go by and take a picture. Go by and show your support. Show your support. First click, not just first click, but then go by and take a picture. Go by and take a picture with you in it. Go by and just take a picture of the billboard. Go by and just take a picture. I'm passing through a little 20-second video, little 15-second video or something like that. If you're able to do that, don't do it while you're driving. You know, have somebody in the car with you. But go by and check it out. It's at I-10 and Gregg, and it's a good representation. And so somebody asked me, what does it mean for people to really take into consideration the protection of our Black trans women? And so Ian and I both have Black trans women as really close family friends. And we basically know how it feels. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't deny any of this. This is in the media. It's around the world. It's like really something that we talk about, but we don't talk about. And it seems like the only time that we really talk about it is once it's on the news and in the media, and then it's a little too late, right? It's a little too late to do that. So we really want you to take a moment And even if it's not, and which we want it to be, but even if it's not taking a picture with the billboard, even if it's not clicking on the site, which we want you to, but even if it's not that, go to a Black trans woman, go to a person of trans experience, and if you ever wanted to be an ally, just literally talk with them and ask them, what does it take? What do you need? And then that's the way that we move and we go forward, because we sometimes take the rope or take the helm and we run with it, and that's not the way that it should be. They should always be in the conversation. We should always be protecting them. We should always make sure. Now, I'm not going to say they can't protect themselves, because somebody say, well, I'm not weak. I'm no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we, as those who love you, who stand next to you, who uplift you, who's there for you, who you could have saved, may have saved, probably did save, right? You made way for us, so let us do the same in return. That's just what I'm thinking.
I'm with it, child.
That's just what I'm thinking. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say one more time. I see Kat said she'll stop by and she'll go ahead and take a photo. Look, ladies and gentlemen, let's promote. We're gonna actually be out there. When, brother?
Sunday at 2 p.m.
Sunday at 2 p.m. We're gonna do this whole little shebang. Y'all should come out. You should come out and check it out. You should come out and see what's going on. And like Ian said, we're not going to this won't be the end. This is only the beginning. We'll have more coming. We'll be doing more and things like that. So yes. So I-10 and Gregg. Now here's the thing. I want to say this about the location. When you go to the location, you cannot drive and come off the off-ramp to the location. You have to go down the Lions, come around, and come back up. However, you can see it from all points, right? From all points. So you can see it from this side of I-10. You can see it on this side of I-10 where it actually sits. So you can see it pretty much. But I just want you to know that there is no exit right there. So don't think there's an exit, because you put it in the Google Maps or your GPS, it's going to take you down and make you come around, which is the proper way to do it. We don't want you to get hurt or anything like that. But yes, I-10 and Gregg, go check it out. Be looking out for us and the Normal Anomaly to put out more information. And then again, the transallycollective.org. Go check it out. We got some good information. It's starting up. We're putting more information in as we go along. If you have anything, right? You have anything that you think that we could benefit from, or our trans sisters can benefit from, then go ahead and send it over to us and let us know. And then we can take a look at it, go ahead and put it up. But we want it to be a collective, an ally collective. What you got to say?
Oh, listen, you saying everything I need to say, child. This, I mean, y'all. So the other side to this is work. I mean, so if I seem a little preoccupied, y'all know I love my 5 Fridays, so I was not gonna miss my 5 Fridays. But this is also the start of my work day, and we have a call in like 29 minutes that we're gonna be on for 2.5 hours. Then we have a lot to do. So, but the blessing is, you know, we get to be activists, and that's kind of, I mean, it's hard, but it's cool. It's cool. We get to, and not play activists, but like we actually get to do activism. And I never called myself an activist before because I don't feel like I'm an activist, but I can accept that. I can accept that.
I think
sorry, I'm preoccupied, but I'm listening.
No, I think that's like ultimate. Like, I think that sometimes we go at such a pace that we don't really truly like understand like what's happening and what's going on. Like I said, when Ian first brought the billboard idea up, I was like, oh yeah, that's really cool. He was like, yeah, it's gonna be good and good. But then to go and see the actual billboard and see how huge it is. My mom asked me this morning, she said, wait, so it's a billboard? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, that looks like it's really high up. I was like, well, yeah, it's a regular billboard. But not thinking, you know what I'm saying, that somebody's driving down, there are other signs around that are not as big. So I get that. I get that.
Yeah, well, that was the good part because it's such an interchange, everything is high up.
Yeah.
So that one had to be higher.
Right. I like that. Now, I need to know how do I get the job of putting up these billboards? Because I'm sure the pay is, no, just kidding. Anyways, but look, ladies and gentlemen, we wanted to just come on this morning and just talk with you, just to let you know that we're out here for our trans sisters, for protecting Black trans women. However, what we will do, and please don't it's me and Ian on 5 Fridays. That's what it is. However, what we want to do is here at the Thought to Ponder for sure is invite our Black trans women onto the show to talk about it, to see what their thoughts are. Be there Sunday at 2 p.m. We're going to talk about what this means. We're going to do the presentation, the unveiling, and all of that, even though it's already up. We just want to make sure that we are doing it the right way, and we're giving props and kudos and thank yous to the correct people that basically were at the helm of this and said, hey, this is what we do, this is what you should do, so forth and so on, right? So protect our Black trans women. That's all that we're asking. If you want to be an ally and know how to protect them, go to the transallycollective.org and do your part. It doesn't take much just to click. That's all you have to do. Just to click. It's down in the comments. And then anything in before we get out of here?
Maybe something next week, but right now.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, we got to go. We have to go because we have our next thing here. However, we did want to come to you this morning and talk to you for about 30 minutes or so and just basically just let you know what we're doing. So again, transallycollective.org, The Normal Anomaly on Facebook. You can go to The Normal Anomaly, to the website. Like, be an ally. Be an ally. We must protect our Black trans women. That's all I can say to that. Peace and blessings to you. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you all next Friday. I'll be back on Monday with the Thought to Ponder, the Meeting in the Family Room. Y'all come out and check. And we're going to continue to talk about protect our Black trans women all throughout the month with the billboard being up. Even when the billboard comes down, we're still going to talk about protecting our Black trans women. Be an ally. Be an ally. Whoop, whoop. Hashtag T2P, come and take a sip of the thought with me,